Hey, this is Aaron the Metal Theologian. So this will probably be a quickie, uncharacteristically. This is going to be a little record room tour. Usually there's too much shit all over the place, but right now it just so happens we're going to have company. So my downstairs, which is basically where my record collection is pretty neat. So we're going to do a quick walk around. And yeah, so we'll do that. But first things first, right? Got a little so to speak going on. And today, a little so to speak, as I explained previously. And today we have something very special. I actually went to World Market the other day and hit the mother load. I'm set for like the next fucking 12 videos. So today I'm going to bust out from the Cicero Beverage Company this candied bacon cream soda. Have you ever heard of this before? No. It does have cane sugar. It's from Chicago, so VK probably drinks the shit all the time. That's just like his thing. So, yeah, we're going to bust this open. So it's from the north. It's not from the south like a soda should be, but we'll give it a crack. Because I have had some pretty good Yankee sodas, too. Let's just be honest. I gotta say, this really just tastes like cream soda to me. There's a little bit of an edge of something in there, but like it's not like bacon, you know, like on those fucking like dog food commercials. It's bacon, you know. It's not like that. It's just sort of like cream soda with a little bit of an edge. I actually got two of these. And I'm kind of glad because the jury's kind of still out. I mean, it's tasty. If you get a chance to have one of these, go for it. But it's not the best cream soda I've ever had. And as far as the bacon thing that I was kind of expecting in it, I'm not really tasting it. So I gotta admit, I'm a little bit confused. They should just say, instead of calling it candied bacon cream soda, they should call it fucking confusing cream soda. Because I'm not quite sure what to make of it. Alright, let's start the tour. So, you've pretty much seen the metal section already. So, right here is about A through P. And, over here is also P, actually, pretty much pentagram through a Z and my compilations at the end. They're packed in pretty tight. There are also a couple here that are just oversized. But that's pretty much the metal section. Oh, excuse me, it's that fucking soda, man. Right over there, those are actually my 10 inches. It's not very many. But it's a few. You can see that Blue Oyster Cult one right in the front. On the top section right here, this is kind of cramped. Can you see this? Mm-hmm. This top section right here is actually my reggae section. And the bottom is the punk section. Which, you know, I really got rid of most of my punk a long time ago. But I still have some shit in there, like those Suicide records and the Rocket from the Tombs record that I showed before. There's mostly shit like The Residents. Maybe you saw that half Japanese box set in there. And also like bullshit records I tend to put in there, like my Sesame Street records and things like that. So there's a little bit of spillover for the punk in the last section over here. But the rest of these are sort of what I jokingly refer to as rock pop, which is mostly shit like, I'm just pulling one out at random. Shit like El Rey Lo. So, you know, it's kind of, it's what a rock pop section looks like after you've actually purged all the pop. And whatever rock isn't, you know, is cut in the United States and the UK. Now there's this chair in the fucking way, so excuse me, Spencer.
I'll sit there.
That's okay, sit down. Okay, so this is the rest. So it starts at A and goes through about, orangutan is the last one there. So this is what's that. I mean, just pull another one out at random here. There you go. Ego on the Rocks. See, it's not really. But, I don't know, man. I'm probably gonna do 5 random records soon while it's still neat in here because it'll be kind of cool to do that. And you know, more mainstream shit. I just showed this one, but there's my Deep Purple. So good stuff. My Grand Funk records right there. Why don't we go around this way because it'll be easier. My living room's a little tight, so we're gonna take a detour here. That is actually the stash. That's my preparation for the So to Speak. So I'm not sure if you can see all those bad boys, but yeah, there's kind of a smorgasbord there. Okay, and this is pretty much the remainder of it. This is most of the jazz section. So again, starting up there to about, yeah, here with this John Zorn record, which is the very end of my jazz one, the Locus Solus record. The rest of this right here, that's my Sun Ra records, which I've separated out because I'm such a huge Sun Ra fan. This is most of the classical section, actually. And I haven't talked about this shit very much, but I'm a pretty big fan of like modern classical stuff, meaning it's funny, like when I was in school, calling it 20th century classical sounded really good because like it was modern, but it's not the 20th century anymore like it was when I was in school. So I have shit, I mean, sort of on the conservative end of the spectrum, I have stuff like, you know, Messiaen. But, what I really kind of dig in regard to this is records like this. If you can see that cover, which is pretty awesome. You see those punch cards all over it? Computer music from the University of Illinois. I'm a total sucker for these things where it's like the music department for some school like made some electronic music for composition projects in like 1965 or 1970 or 1975 and you know, released a record. In fact, yeah, if I can find it, I actually have one from Cleveland State in here too, which is where I went. And 2 of the people on it were actually professors of mine, and I was in the music department there. God damn it. It might be put away. Because the rest of it, actually, here, let me backtrack for just a few jazz records I pulled out for another video. But I have a couple other things. That's mostly what's left of my R&B section, which is actually sort of my reformed one. But that's like my Stevie Wonder records and that. I used to have like maybe 300-400 soul records, but the Sands of Time kind of claimed them. I should say Hard Times. These 3 boxes over here are kind of the spillover. So it's either shit that I almost never listen to, which is probably the rest of my classical section. It's also like some southern rock and some shit like that, which if you ask me do I like it, the answer is yes, but I don't play them often enough to have them out when space is at a premium, which it is. Also, the remaining Madhouse records are in there. These are my 45s in these 2 boxes. It's not that many, but it's more than a couple, so... Yeah, this is where that new wave shit comes from. I might as well show this too real quick. My little Death SS cursed singles. And, you know, same deal. A lot of the punk stuff that I still have is actually in here even more than in the other sections. So, what can I find here? It looks like it's all in the other thing too. There's some kind of weird shit though. This is kind of cool. This is oh, son of a bitch. Oh, fucking piece of shit. I need a different bag for that. Yeah, that one with the newspaper cover is Less Raving Sound. This is a reissue of the Residents' first single. I gotta rebag that. See that one that comes in like a newspaper cover from the Plain Dealer. Yeah, what else do I have in here? Actually, some really good shit in here, but, you know, I don't buy a whole shitload of 45s. Here's an original of the first Styrian single, actually. If you're interested in that Cleveland shit. But, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I mean, shit, might as well look and see. Did I tape this shut? No. Yeah, so that's Madhouse Records. Don't show that, actually. I don't want people to know how many I have. I'll fucking reduce the value if I do that. Oh yeah, I remember what I was going to show. Those 4 boxes over there are tapes. I actually have about 1,000 more tapes, but it's mostly black metal shit, so I don't really show that because this is vinyl shit, and I'm kind of through the whole black metal thing too. So I have black metal vinyls in one of these boxes too. So anyway, that's the tour. So I think that's it. Did I forget any sections? I don't think so. So let's go back to the room for just 1 second, real quick, and I'll try and figure out if, what the story is that soda. Because you know something, now that it's sort of lingering in my mouth, I'm kind of digging it more. But I still don't taste the goddamn bacon, man. It says candied bacon. I can taste the candied part, just not the bacon part. I don't know. Here's what we're going to do for a little bonus, though, because I'm not going to do a video on this. So that's the record room tour. You can hang out there, okay? Since I'm wearing my Scorpions shirt here, I'm going to show my first 5 Scorpions albums. Because I actually have the cool versions of all these. So first of all, here's my copy of Lonesome Crow. No, this is not an original on Brain. If you're into like the Crouch shit, you may know that the very first Brain Records release was Lonesome Crow by Scorpions. But this is an original Billingsgate press. You notice it doesn't have that featuring Michael Schenker thing on there. And it has the gatefold cover. So, and I'll show you all the Billingsgate label. Look at that. So this is original American press. Got a little fucking seam split on the top. I need to try and repair that. But that's a pretty cool pressing. I'm kind of proud of that. And this is a really cool record. It was a creeper for me. It took me a while to get into. But it was well worth it. Because I fucking love this record. Here's the second one, Fly to the Rainbow. Which I'm not really aware of a weird version of this. I think this is just a plain old US press single cover. But it's a great, great record. Here's my copy of In Trance, which you may notice is the uncensored version. I actually got this from someone in Germany. I think I did. I might have actually found this in the wild on second thought. Here's my uncensored Virgin Killer. With that weird picture on the back. And then the graveyard cover of Taken by Force. That's probably the weirdest cover of the lot, man. I'm not even really sure what the hell that is. This is a Japanese press, but it doesn't have the OB, obviously. I think it might have the insert. I'm not sure. Let's see. Does it have a lyric sheet? Oh, yeah, and look at that. There's the Japanese. So, yeah, we do have the thing on that. Yeah, but that's kind of cool. I mean, I got into the Scorpions very late. Very, very, very late. I actually discovered them around Blackout and liked them. And then wrote them off as a silly-ass pop band. And heard some of the 70s shit and thought it was corny. And then, actually the same day I got my copy of Fatal Portrait for $0.25, I got a copy of Virgin Killer. Not that one, but one with an American press also for $0.25. And I brought it home and played it, and I loved it. And I played the shit out of it. And I was like, oh my god. And I was already in my 30s by then. But I went out and actually took the trouble to get the cool versions of all these. So there we go. I do also own Animal Magnetism and Blackout, but I don't really give a shit about those because these ones right here are the classics. So anyway, there we go. That's the Record Room Tour. Quick Scorpions thing, quick so to speak. And I can't think of anything else except here's one more thing. I'll just show you this nice roll of Scotch tape. Check that shit out. It's a generic brand. And that's it. Thanks a lot.